So, my lady's behind found another way to use the thingamajig. Like, that's real lazy. In fact, because I only did it so I could eat my crunch and watch. But this is going to be my last video for the morning because it's almost my bedtime. Your daytime. My bedtime, your woke time. I am still going through small things. But remember, in one of my videos I said I'm teaching myself how to make a long story short and stay on track. Right, not jumping so that it's subject. So God has the last say so. The lady that was prescribing me the one that I went to and I told her thank you for saving my life. She gave me an idea. She said, because I wasn't dressing nowhere near like how I used to dress. And, you know, that mess with a woman. It really does mess with a woman real bad. So, something made me mention that to her. And she said, have you tried a girdle? I said, a girdle? I didn't have any stomach. You know, I just had that situation. So, I never thought of a girdle. Because, so I got lazy and my back started hurting. This whole time I was sitting here and my back wasn't hurting. See? But I didn't have a reason to think about girdle because I thought girdles was only for people that had, you know, stomachs. Well, apparently I was in denial about having a stomach because the colostomy made me very uncomfortable when I got dressed because I would put on my shirt and here is this something just bulging out of my shirt just a little bit. So I would wear big shirts, maternity shirts. I would like to just wear them because I didn't know how to dress. I still didn't want to look tacky. I didn't want to be that way. And then, it was the time where I was telling you guys that I didn't walk because it hurted bad. Well, the hospital had made me these real ugly boots. When I get to that part of my testimony, I'm going to show you one of them. But I had to wear those boots. So I didn't really feel comfortable getting dressed anyway with those boots. And I was still this big. So, you know. But at this time, when I was speaking with her about, you know, and she said something about a girdle, you know, the tight panties for the woman that hold the stomach in. And I said, I never did think of that. So the first time I went and brought me a pair And of course, I got a size smaller than what I really was because I wanted it to be right. I wanted it for the first time, I wanted it to be correct. I just saw something. I really don't like that. But I wanted it to be correct. So I got a size smaller than what I usually get. I hugged her, and that was the last time I ever seen her. People say, old folks say, you always see somebody twice in your life. But I had a couple of appointments with her, so I don't know if that counts. You know, I pray I do see her again, so she can know that when I told her thank you, that I meant it from the bottom of my heart. That it wasn't no kind of like thank you, but I'm still, getting higher. I really, she saved my life. Well, she didn't save my life. God did. Between my mother and God, because my mother was there when she gave me them 12 pills. So my mama probably had something to do with it. No, my mama, she probably did. I can't put that on her. I know she was happy as crap when it was 12 prescriptions. I know she was. I know she was. I was a disaster. But we can't talk about that. I still on my subject. So I put the panties on, the girdle on. I call them panties. I don't, you know, same thing. Well, no, because it's like shorts too. So got different kinds. But I put it on. They come all the way up here. Put my jeans on, my shirt, tight shirts, and look nice. For the first time, I felt good for the first time in years. For the first time in a lot of years. And I felt good, yo. I I went and I bought more. I bought more. I started buying clothes. I was so excited. My hair was growing in, and chemo changes the texture of your hair. It does. It makes your hair really, really pretty. And I had an afro out to here, like a big afro out to here. My afro, I can't say, I could say was, or I could say is, because it's still, I could still get an afro out to here. And, but it's not the natural afro that I had right after the chemo. Because of course I started doing stuff to my hair because after a while I was just tired of wearing ponytails and an afro. So I was able to wear was a ponytail or the afro. And I was tired. So um I just started my confidence. That doctor's appointment was just to talk to her. I just wanted 15, 20 minutes of her time just to have a conversation. And out of that came a blessing. Because I don't know, to this day, I still don't know if she opened up the cards I bought her. And I'm not going to say I don't care if she did or didn't. But I told her thank you to her face. It was also written in the cards. But I also told her thank you to her face. So it makes me know, never mind. So I tell her thank you, and it was very sincere. And she, I'm sorry, she sees, she tells me about the girdle thingamajig. So I feel like it was a good thing for the both of us. Um, I got my confidence back. I'm sorry. I got my confidence back. I cried. Um, I continued to go to my doctor's appointments, but I was really upset with them doctors. Not her, but the doctors upstairs. The ones that told me that I was only going to have the colostomy for 9 months. I was upset with them for years. For years. I'm not upset with them now. I, I'm going through something personal right now that God is also going to get me through. Um, he taught me how to solely depend on Him through me going through things. And I didn't even get to my mental yet with y'all. What I went through mentally. Not only about the illness either. I got, yo, it's funny things and it's sad things, of course, but it's funny things too. And it's a point to each and everything. Each and every last one of these videos is going to be a point. Um, I had an attitude when I had my appointments upstairs on the third floor. I would go. I had an attitude every time I went. I didn't, because it was a doctor there that I did like, and she left, and I found her, and yo, I can't say what's happening now because that's like blowing everything, and what I'm in the midst of doing, which is also, another testimony. Prayerfully, I can help somebody do the same thing, but it's a lot of different reasons I decided to start this. Anyway, I decided not to speak on something. Okay, so that chapter of my life with me being in and out of the hospital and getting the colostomy, waking up to a hallucination of my children about to fight in the hospital, seeing the nurse, them giving me 4 milligrams of Xanax together is what brought my heart rate down, and I guess I was sweating, but I was cold. A few things that was not normal at all. I felt like I was really slipping away, leaving work. Um, God is just awesome. When I think about it, and I say the things all over again. He is awesome. Okay. Eventually, the house that I lived in, I moved from. I left a lot of memories out there in Delaware County. But when I moved from that house, I moved here, where I'm located now, back in Philadelphia, where I should have stayed because Delaware County gave me a record that I did not deserve. I was not in my right state of mind whatsoever. I was always medicated. Um, they was always scaring me. And knowing that I had cancer, they told me, well, I don't know if I said this part, but I think I did in the beginning when I told y'all that the doctor, yeah, I did, when she came to court and she said that she has a small contusion on her face and or whatever. And I don't remember to this day. I don't remember. I don't remember doing anything to her. I would say it. I would say it. I don't remember. I remember waking up in jail, in the asylum. I remember going to court and I asked him what would be the worst case scenario. And he said if you're found guilty, you would come to court, and if you're found guilty, you would spend 2 to 3 years in prison. My lawyer, my public defender, told me this. And I'm like they're not trying to fight for me. They, it wasn't all the way out there. I was 100% sick. I just knew something was wrong with me, so can't say that. But yeah, it was because my mindset, I wasn't going to do chemo and all that stuff in jail. So I wasn't doing it. So I pled guilty. They scared me. I would have fought that. I would have not pled guilty. I wouldn't have pled guilty. But because they said, because I knew I had cancer, and they said that if I was found guilty, then I would spend the next 2 to 3 years in jail. And I knew that I had to go through chemo and radiation, and I was on prescribed Xanax. And I knows what happened when you abruptly stop taking Xanax and they don't give it to you in jail. I have already had seizures. I've already experienced them. So I was scared to death. So I pled guilty. I called that railroad. They railroaded me. They railroaded me. So, I believe that God is going to correct my entire life. I believe that He's going to correct my entire life. I believe that He's going to somehow I'm gonna bump into a doctor that's going to give me a second opinion about this colostomy that they can remove. Come on, I have a husband. Even though my husband loves me regardless, I have 4 of his children. He cleaned me up all the times I had his children. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. I'm a woman. Females, husbands, and baby fathers cleaned them up plenty of times. I'm a woman. Plenty of times. But this is not the last say so. I believe that God is going to introduce me to a doctor, and I'm going to get this colostomy reversed. I believe that He's going to expunge my record. I have a record, and most of the things on my record is because of the color of my skin. Remember what I told y'all in one of my videos? When me and my ex-boyfriend was crossing the street, by the time we got to the other side of the street, the police pulled up on us, and they pulled their guns out on us, and oh, it went down. We spent the night in jail and everything. My kids was in the house by themselves. They let us out 8 o'clock the next morning. Lied on us. Jaywalking. Across the street in a red light. Oh. Mm. Now, I'm not sitting here saying that I didn't do anything in the county. But the things that I did, I didn't get locked up for. Alright, I'm lying. Probably 3 things I did, I got locked up for. And it was my fault. And it was me being Kia, the girl that nobody liked, not even Rakia. So it was me being Kia. I don't know how else to put that. But everything else I lied to you guys not. It was because of the color of my skin. It was. It is a shame. Delaware County is so bored. They're very bored. They have nothing else to do. So they wait for us to drive by and do stuff like make U-turns and drive Caucasian females back to my house. I'm helping this girl out. She's actually staying with me at the time. And they brought her back to my home drinking. I'm sorry, I repeat myself and I'm getting off topic here. But I was upset at her, but I'm not no more. I just know the kind of people that are out there. And I wasn't even upset with her right away. It took me a minute. It took me a minute to think about it. Like, wait, what I would have done if that was me? Like, I'd have caused a scene. I'd have been like, yo, that's not right. Like, they was asking her, was I a heroin addict? She told me that all kinds of stuff. And she was the one with the darn Four Loko. I didn't drink Four Loko. I drank no flavored beer. I drank 211. That was my beer. But at this time, I wasn't drinking that. I was barely drinking at this time. It was towards the time of me moving here. I've been sober for almost 6 or I don't want to. I really, honestly, don't want to say a number because I don't want to incriminate myself because it's been a long time. It has been a long time, but because of my memory, short-term memory, I don't exactly know. But I'll tell you what. When I come back, I'm gonna do dates, and I'm gonna write it down, and I'm gonna tell you exactly how long I was sober for. But being sober for 1 day, for 2 days, I'd have been in Eagleville. I'd have been in jail for 19 days. I'd have been in jail again for, it wasn't that long, but And those signs was because of the color of my skin. The felony was because of the color of my skin. The railroad. And once you get a name out there, you got it. So every time they hear your name, when they ring your name, you're automatically bad. No matter what the situation is, you're automatically a bad person. And that's not cool. But I'm going to speak on that too. But if I bring up anything else tonight, it will be another conversation. So I'm going to end this. I'm going to say goodnight. I love you. If you don't know God, talk. Just talk. Somewhere when you're by yourself. And say, God, I'm a sinner, but I want to know who you are. May you please show me who you are. I promise you. I'm 110% sure. You know how the girls say on Mario. I'm 190% sure. I was playing somebody's fire alarm was going off in the room. Oh, that's another gift God gave me. Like I can hear miles away. It's bad. But um, I'm gonna hurry this up because I'm gonna go check on it, and I don't want to bring up anything else because it'll be another chapter. So I feel like this was chapter one. I'm gonna go through everything and make sure this is chapter one. Now, when I go into the next one, you'll be hearing something similar because it'll be something like the same topics, but it will be another reaction because of because of my actions to certain things. Um, I'll speak to you about insomnia. That's what we'll speak about next. So I just gave a topic for everybody that has insomnia. I've been there. The longest I've stayed up was 6 days. I'm not about to start. I love y'all. I want you to survive. I want you to grow with me. I want you to know who God is. Because, again, there is life after death. It's heaven or hell. There's no in between. And God will, He is coming. Look at how 2020 came in. I don't know how 2020 came in for everybody else, but I know 2020 came in for us not really on a good side at all. Not at all. Not at all. And I'm going to speak on it. But I said insomnia. And I want to say rest in peace to my best friend, Sadia. She was my best friend. And I want to say rest in peace to my friend, Andre. He was a good person. Well, no, I take that back. I'm sorry with the that part. He really was a good person. And I just want to say rest in peace. I didn't even, he passed away the day before his birthday, which is in October. And I found out in, towards the end of January. But, you know, we had church today on the phone or something. That was kind of cool. It was something like prayer when we be on the prayer line. But again, good night. I want you to know who God is because I want to see you in heaven. I want to see you in heaven. God said we ask for forgiveness of our sins and we mean it from the bottom of our heart. He'll throw it in the sea of forgetfulness. Meaning on the day of judgment, He won't even bring it up. God is not like me. His love is not like me. His word is not like man. God don't lie to us. He don't talk about us to nobody else. He don't keep a journal of the things that we done wrong. And when He holds you, oh my gosh, oh my Lord, it is better than any hug your husband, your wife, your mom, your dad, your son, your daughter can give. Your grandma, your grandfather can give. It's a feeling that you literally want to be in 24/7. I lie to you not. It is the best feeling in the world. The best. And I want you to experience that with me. I want you to be able to say, yo, I know exactly the feeling you're talking about. Again, I'm not better than you. You're not better than me. We all sin. We just sin differently. We all fall short of the glory of God. We all do. God said my people perish for lack of knowledge. But He's loving and He's fair. And He gives us grace and He gives us mercy. I love you all. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Good night. And for those who's waking up, have a blessed day on purpose. And I got that from a lovely lady that I'm going to call later on today. That also has part of my heart. I'll get to that part of my story too. My testimony. Love you guys. Good night. And good morning.